Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to another movie review. Now, in my video talking about my Pee Wee Herman DVD collection, I mentioned somewhere that I was going to do a review of Pee Wee's Big Holiday at some point, because for some reason, I bet a lot of people did, I don't know, maybe it's just me. When it premiered on Netflix back in 2016, I thought we may be getting like a DVD release. This is Pee Wee Herman and all that, but we never got a physical release. It's 5 years later, and at that point, even since then, I have given up hope. So I'm just going to do like a video review talking about Pee Wee's Big Holiday, which at the time, when I did my list talking about my favorite movies of 2016, it was my #1 top favorite film of that year. Although I have come across a couple films since then that may top that, or maybe, I probably would have updated that list, but I don't know. But because at the time I haven't seen those movies yet. But Pee Wee's Big Holiday I like to talk about because this is like probably, unless Paul Reubens decides to make another one at some point, I don't know. This is probably like the only new Pee Wee Herman movie in my lifetime. This came out like 28 years after Big Top Pee Wee, which was just his second film. And a lot of us, especially those who weren't born yet when Pee Wee Herman was around, were waiting for another Pee Wee movie. I remember there was talk about being a Pee Wee's Playhouse movie, and that never ended up happening. And then Judd Apatow jumped on the project, and I guess he's I'm on the wiki page right now. Yeah, he's the producer of the film, and I remember the movie was announced being made. I'm like, oh, good, we're getting another Pee Wee movie, and then announced it was going to be on Netflix. And I was pretty mad at first because at the time I didn't have Netflix for a long time, up until 4 years ago. So, since I have Netflix, the complaint stopped for a bit, because I'm like, I want to see a new Pee Wee movie so bad, and I watched it on Netflix once I got the streaming thing, and it didn't really disappoint. I mean, even though Paul Reubens had gotten older, he still pulled off the Pee Wee character pretty well. It's like, but Pee Wee's Big Holiday, I mean, I really enjoy that movie, and basically, if you don't know the plot, it's about Pee Wee Herman, who lives in a small town. He works at a restaurant, and pretty much just likes to stay in the town. Doesn't like to do, he likes to basically like doing the same thing over and over and over again, and doesn't want to move on to new things, doesn't want to leave town. Yeah. And then actor Joe Manganiello, the actor from Magic Mike, and just to be clear, I've never seen him in any other movies besides this. Maybe I have, but this, I didn't know who he was when I first watched this film. And anyway, Pee Wee meets Joe at the restaurant, and then they quickly become friends, and then Joe invites Pee Wee to go on a road trip, and also to go to New York City to go to Joe's birthday party. So that's what pretty much Pee Wee does. He's just basically going on this little road trip, and then other things happen along the way, like he gets robbed by these women robbers, and then he takes a ride in a what was it? Traveling salesman person, and comes across a museum with snakes and other things that happen, and leading up to something which rather say, like, if you're a huge Pee Wee Herman fan, like became a fan of him in the last couple of years or so, and you missed out on this movie, this is like one of those, like, it's definitely a fun watch film. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it didn't really disappoint. Anyone who grew up with Pee Wee will definitely enjoy this film. And I know I'm very, very late with this, but sometimes I always like to review movies that came out in theaters or have a physical copy of it. Not really streaming, but I guess that's the way of the future, I guess. Probably for more years to come. But I just like to talking about Pee Wee's Big Holiday. I still enjoy that film. Now I'm in an urge to watch it again, but the Pee Wee Herman humor is still there. It's got some wacky characters like in the other films, and some of the, like, few of the original cast members from Pee Wee's Playhouse come back in this for like small parts, and I think the actress who played Simone is in this. I can't remember who she played, but it's been a while. But you'll recognize some people in there that you'll be very surprised, or maybe not expect, but probably some people you have not seen in years and stuff. So it's pretty cool that Pee Wee got a couple people from the old days of Pee Wee's Playhouse and all that, and Pee Wee's Big Adventure to come back to make small parts. So I definitely say, yeah, this movie I would definitely recommend for Pee Wee Herman fans. Even if you're not familiar with Pee Wee Herman, you like some sort of humor and all that, I recommend like looking at the trailer for it, see if it's something you're interested in, and see if that's really up your alley. But Pee-wee's Big Holiday, still one of my favorite movies from 2016, probably my all-time favorite Netflix film. I haven't watched that many movies on Netflix, like mainly newer things, like their exclusive content, but this is the one, like of course there's some Netflix films that are hit or miss, but this one's probably my top favorite. Definitely must-see film. So that's my mini review and thoughts on Pee-wee's Big Holiday. If you have seen that movie, let me know what you think of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.